One of Pixar's greatest strengths is their ability to surprise us. We assume an aquatic adventure will feature sharks, but vegetarian ones? Many villains have dogs as sidekicks, but they don't usually talk. And these are just the flourishes. Pixar's determination to avoid cliches pushes their stories and characters to more interesting and exciting places than you'd expect. The Incredibles subvert your typical superhero story. Most superheroes are adored by the public and just try to fit in as their secret identity. But Mr. Incredible yearns to stand out. He lies to his wife and listens to the police radio with his friend, just so they can anonymously stop crime. Already we're seeing a brand new angle of superheroes, and the story feels fresh. Even something that might seem insignificant can add a lot by being original. When you think of superpowers, strength, flying, invisibility, controlling the elements, speed, all that immediately comes to mind. Elasticity, the power of Mr. Incredible's wife, Elastigirl, is a little further down the list. But by exploring all the possible powers they can use, Pixar allowed themselves to come up with the one that would serve them best. Elastigirl's powers allow Pixar a lot of flexibility, no pun intended, in different scenes across the movie, and sets up a lot of original comedic set pieces. Exploring beyond your initial ideas allows you to learn more about your world, what's possible in it, and will lead you to fun, funny, and interesting stories and characters. But what if you're out of ideas? A writer's greatest fear is a writer's block. Pixar have a suggestion for that. Make a list of what doesn't belong in your story. What will never happen. When approaching Monsters, Inc., Pixar probably knew they were going to make the monsters, or at least some of them, harmless and lovable. They probably won't be eating any kids. They won't be evil or mean. They won't have a Godzilla-like attack on New York and kill thousands of people. This decision raises a few questions. What is the monster's relation to the human world? Why would they scare humans? What are the monsters afraid of? The answer to these questions are the basis for the plot of Monsters, Inc. You can see a similar process in Brave, which features Pixar's first and so far only female protagonist. They obviously didn't want the story to revolve around Merida's courtship and relationship with some prince. Once you toss that direction out of the window, what are you left with? Perhaps a generational conflict where Merida rebels against old-fashioned ways, represented by her mother. But how can you make a mother-daughter relationship drama feel fresh and unique? We can only wonder how many ideas Pixar threw out before deciding to turn the mother into a bear. A turn of events that's interesting and isn't obvious based on the film's opening. It all boils down to knowing and exploring your world. You don't have to marry your first idea that comes to mind. In fact, it's probably better if you don't. Explore your world. Learn what's in it and what isn't. Learn what is possible. There are some great ideas you can use for your story, but you won't find them until you go looking for them. Alright guys, thanks for watching. On the next episode of Pixar Storytelling Rules, we're going to talk about challenging your characters. Don't forget to subscribe and visit our website at bloopanimation.com.